Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide. It's your guy Big Will, and I'm back with this boxing talk. What's good with your fam? Hey, listen, man. Tomorrow's going down the rematch. Eleider Alvarez will be defending his strap against former champion Sergey Kovalev. Man, this is the rematch. You know, in the first matchup, I think Kovalev slept on Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? He underestimated him. And will he be ready this time? That's the question. Will he be ready for this hungry Alvarez? Alvarez was hungry, man. He was not going to be denied in that first fight. Kovalev boxed beautifully. I mean, he hit Alvarez with everything but the kitchen sink, man. I mean, he caught him clean with those crusher blows that used to pummel people, that used to put people to sleep. But for some reason, man, Alvarez did not go down. You know what I'm saying? In certain rounds, he looked at him and told him, come on, hit me again, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to this matchup, man. Sergey Kovalev, you know, he can box. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing he could do is box. I think he's an underrated boxer. You know, people look at him as a knockout artist because he usually knocks his opponents out, knocks them down, and punishes them. But Sergey Kovalev, he showed me in the Andre Ward fights that he can box. You know what I'm saying? The only thing about Sergey Kovalev, in my opinion, is his heart. You know, it seems like when things ain't going good for him, he don't respond well. You know what I'm saying? Like for the instance in the Andre Ward fight, things wasn't going well for him, man. So, he started complaining about low blows, although some of those shots was low, you know what I mean? But Kovalev was looking for a way out, man. He was definitely looking for a way out. When Alvarez hurt him, Kovalev got right back up, and he didn't wrap him up. He didn't hold, you know what I'm saying? He tried to fight. He was throwing punches back, man, but he was too buzzed. The veteran thing to do would have been to wrap Alvarez up. And that's the thing, Keith Thurman, that troubled me about Keith Thurman last week, man, is that when he got hurt, he didn't wrap Josecito Lopez up, man. He sort of like hit the panic button in panic mode and started running around the ring, man. And you know what I'm saying? Against a fighter of a higher caliber, they might not have let him off the hook, man. But in the case of Sergey Kovalev, Alvarez was able to finish the job. You know what I'm saying? But Kovalev was up on all three cards. Like, he was outboxing Alvarez. He was clearly winning the fight, in my opinion. But I don't think Kovalev got it in here. I don't think he got it in here, man. And if Alvarez comes to fight like he did the first time, it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be the same thing around the 6th, 7th round when Kovalev hit this dude with everything that he got and see that, this guy ain't, he ain't worried about your punches. He's not scared of you. He's not backing up trying to duck and dodge like your previous opponents. You know what I'm saying? He want to stand and fight. What's Kovalev going to do mentally? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to break down mentally like we seen him do in the past? Personally, I think Sergey Kovalev is going to get knocked out again. I think this will be the end of Sergey Kovalev. You know what I'm saying? I think Eleider Alvarez is just, it's his time. It's his time, man. He's been in the background for so long, waiting for this opportunity. And when he finally got it, he capitalized on it, man. You know what I mean? Fighters wait their whole lives, man, to get a title shot. You know what I'm saying? And he's been jerked around for years, man. He was the mandatory for Adonis Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get that fight. He couldn't get that fight, I think, twice. He was paid step-aside money. I may be wrong about that, but I know, he wanted that fight and couldn't get that fight. You know what I'm saying? But he finally got it with Sergey Kovalev, and he took full advantage of that opportunity in that first fight, man. He fought like a man possessed. I was like, whoa, who's this dude? Because I picked Sergey Kovalev to win that fight. Yes, I did. because I know how well Sergey can box. Sergey can box his ass off, and his power. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he got the heart for it no more, man. There was something about in that fight with Shabransky. I seen Shabransky caught him with something vicious in their fight. And just something in Kovalev's eyes, like, wow. I didn't like that. If Shabransky wouldn't have been able to follow up, Kovalev may have been knocked out in that fight, but luckily, Shabransky was, a sitting duck, sitting target, no defense, and Kovalev was able to pick him apart, man. But Eleider Alvarez, man, he got defense, he got offense, he got motivation. You know what I'm saying? And what you gotta have, that's one of the things you gotta have is the will to win. And Alvarez wants to win. And I believe he's going to knock Sergey Kovalev out again tomorrow night. I do think this will be the end of Sergey Kovalev. I mean, Forrest on this level, he might come back and try to fight some other guys, man. But after Alvarez knocks him out tomorrow night, man, I don't think there's no more big fights for Sergey Kovalev, man. Especially he got a lot of things going on outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? They say the man was, jumping out the bushes and, acting crazy with some girl, man. They say he choked the dog out. And, they say Kovalev was just acting a fool, man. So he got to deal with all that shit there. You know what I mean? And that's a big distraction, man. I know, he's going to tell everybody that he's focused on the fight. It ain't a distraction. But trust me, that's a distraction, man. I'm looking on Twitter. And, I'm just looking at my feed and her shit pops up. Her page pops up. She's posting shit about Sergey Kovalev. You know what I mean? And I think that's got to, do something to him mentally, man. Your reputation is on the line. You know what I mean? He got a wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? His reputation's on the line. He got this big fight coming up. All the spotlights on him. I'm sure reporters are asking him everywhere he go about it. You know what I mean? He got a court case pending. He could possibly go to jail. He could possibly be deported. This is a very big thing, man. And she's suing him for, like, somebody said $3 million, but I read that it was $8 million. You know what I'm saying? So this whole fight, this whole purse could be going to that girl, man. It's just a crazy situation, man. I'm not sure what really happened. I wasn't there. You know what I mean? So it's all allegedly, man. So I ain't going to get too much more into that. But, as far as the fight tomorrow, I think I'm going to go with Eleider Alvarez for the knockout. I don't think it will go past 9 rounds. I think, Kovalev will do what he does when a fighter stands up to him, when a fighter stands there and fights him. He's going to break down mentally, man, or he's going to try to find a way out. You know what I mean? But, I got Alvarez knocking him out again, man. Yeah, I got him knocking him out again. It's the end of Sergey Kovalev, in my opinion. He had a good run, man. HBO built him up as the crusher, and for a long time, he was crushing everything in sight. You know what I'm saying? Until that boy Andre Ward came around. Andre Ward came around, and that was the end of that, man. They say he drinks a lot. They say he liked to sip on that Nikolai vodka. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But, if you want to be the best in the world in this boxing game, man, you can't, you can't be getting drunk all the time, man. You can't be, down in gallons of Nikolai. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna turn out good for you, man. But yeah, that's my pick for tomorrow night's fight, man. They say the fight might not come on until like 1 o'clock, man. It will be on the ESPN Plus app. But, no matter what time it come on, I'm going to be watching it, man, because, it should be an action-packed fight. First one was a real good fight. I'm sure this one's going to be a good one, too. But I'm just going to go with Alvarez on this one. I went with Kovalev on the first one, I'm going to go with Alvarez by knockout on the second one here. I think he will retain his title. and move on to fight Bivol or whoever. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got for now. This your man, Big Will. Thanks, y'all, for watching Big Faces Worldwide. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, don't leave out of here without subscribing. Also, check me out on all social media platforms at Big Faces Worldwide, all one word. Don't forget to comment, like, and share this video. And until next time, peace. I'll holla back.